Yes, yesterday, General Kaguta Museveni came out to delegate almost the entire responsibilities which are supposed to be done by the Commander-in-Chief to his Commander Defense Force Wilson MBADI. General Museveni I think it's going to be the first time when he has delegated such power to a UPDF officer. And we must ask ourselves why. General Museveni, through a tweet, he tweeted saying, by virtue of the powers enshrined under the Article 81 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and Section 1 and 2 of the UPDF Act. I think let me put it on the big screen. Okay, by the virtue of the powers enshrined under the Article 91 of the 1995 Constitution of the Republic of Uganda and Section 81 and 2 of the UPDF Act 2005, yesterday on the 17th of February 2024, at a Defense Council meeting, presented the UPDF establishment an instrument of delegated command, control and administration to General Wilson MBADI, the Chief of Defense Forces of UPDF, to command all elements of the Uganda People's Defense Force. That is the tweet which was done by General Kaguta Museveni. So, we must ask ourselves, why is it that General Museveni is delegating such powers? We don't normally know General Museveni as a person who can delegate work, even the way he does his presidential work. So in this episode, I've come to talk about why General Museveni has decided to delegate at the administration of the UPDF to General Wilson MBADI, what it means for our country, and most importantly, the study materials we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. I dedicate this video to Rashid Seguja, a political prisoner who has been in incarceration for more than 3 years.
Under Article 98, Clause 1 of the 1995 Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, and Section 8, Clause 1 and Clause 2A of the UPDF Act 2005, hereby present the UPDF establishment 2021 an instrument of the delegated command, control and administration, General Wilson MBADI, the Chief of Defense Forces of the UPDF, to command all elements of the Uganda Defense Force.
So General Museveni came out and delegated work to the Commander Defense Force Wilson MBADI. For those who don't know Wilson MBADI is one of the few UPDF officers who have ever been the aide-de-camp of the president. The aide-de-camp means the bodyguard and helper of General Kaguta Museveni for very many years. And he rose to the rank of Land Forces, to the rank of Commander Defense Force. Okay? And for a long time, the UPDF Code of Conduct was changed by Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. In the UPDF, no commander is allowed to move soldiers less than 12 from one particular location to another without the knowledge of his commander. And this reciprocates up to the high command, which means that any commander is not allowed to move troops. If you want to move soldiers or more than 12 people, you must ask permission from your commander, and your commander must let another commander in the hierarchy up to the commander land force, up to the commander defense force. That's the way the UPDF works. Okay, because one of the few things General Museveni has used to retain power is the military. Okay, he normally uses the military where democracy has failed. That's why he goes on to arrest people. That's why he goes on to beat people on the streets. A clear example of this is when the SFC or the police or the military put guns in Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu's room, and later the state lost interest. It means that those guns were plotted there. So he uses the arm of military to retain power. So we must ask ourselves, why is he delegating such power to Wilson Mbadi? Here is the reason I think he's delegating power. First of all, Wilson Mbadi, I think, is one of the officers who's calm. In fact, it's very rare to get Wilson Mbadi speaking, even on TV. It's not like other army commanders who normally wanted a lot of camera. Okay, so he's calm. Secondly, it can also be possible that he's delegating these powers to Wilson Mbadi so that he can set a precedent of delegating them to his son, Moses Kainerugaba. Because we all know that there is a scheme of transition which is aimed at bringing the president's son, Moses Kainerugaba, to be the president of Uganda. And this can be a precedent of delegating such power to Mbadi so that at some point, if he comes out to delegate them to his own son, those who will come out to oppose, even from within the army, they will tell them that, look, this is not the first time General Museveni is doing this. Okay? It can also be possible. That's why General Moses Kainerugaba is continuing to participate in partisan politics despite being in the army, which contravenes the constitutional order. Okay? So, I'm still following this issue because General Museveni is known as a person who's hands-on. Why is it that he's delegating such duties? Is he trusting Wilson Mbadi so much at a point where there are talks for transition? Okay. Is he setting a precedent to delegate such powers to his own son? There are very many things which must be asked, which need answers. Okay. But General Museveni, every step he takes must be questioned because he's not an ordinary person like me or you. He's futuristic, okay, and also builds strategy for future. And we must also, as the people who want to get a peaceful transfer of power, a peaceful transition, we must adapt on those changes of being futuristic and understand what Museveni is going to do, even if it is going to be done in the next 10 years. So the delegation of powers to Wilson Mbadi must not be looked at lightly. Okay? It is something which is advertising a more big thing to come. Of course, that's my opinion. Do drop me your comments by commenting about this. Thank you very much for listening in. If this is your first time on this YouTube channel, I implore you to subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.